Hello, this is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Keeping Modern Janky. This episode we are trying out a Lukka surprise deck with 2-drop creatures rather than 1-drop creatures. We'll see how effective it is. We'll keep this. We can use Bitter Union to dig for what we need. We're playing what looks to be a human deck. Alright. There's one of our combo pieces. So we actually have all of our combo pieces in hand. We have a creature. Okay. We have a creature and we have ways to give things haste. I don't think humans is going to be playing much land disruption, but you never know, it could be a Death and Taxes deck. So I think we will just go get a mountain and cast this Footfall Crater, or we could cycle it. Wait, what do we want to do? Do we want to cycle? Or do we want... So we're going to next turn maybe do this. So we don't actually need... I think we'll wait and cycle it maybe at the end of the turn. So I'm just jumping right into a league with this deck. I've never played the 2-drop version. It's similar to the 1-drop version. We don't have ramp, but to get out of turn 3 Lukka, but we are looking hopefully to just like play a bunch of value 2-drops to pressure our opponent and draw out all the removal to the point that we can then just... Alright. So then it's going to get Ward 1. Anyway, pressure our opponent's life total, get their resources, exhaust their answers, for instance, and then and bobble. Stick a Lukka, and hopefully they don't have an answer for the creature we target with it, and then we'll get an Emrakul. That is our plan. Alright, so we can bobble. Cast the Wooded Foothills. Play a Wooded Foothills. Crack the bobble. We have another bobble. And then we have 2 green. I guess we'll just go ahead and get... We're not in any hurry to run out the Bowmasters, but it does give us something to do. So we'll get a Blood Crypt. Pass the turn. So this gives... Whenever you are a permanent control becomes the target of a spell or ability, and opponent controls counter that spell or ability unless its controller pays a 1. Another land. So we went up to 23 lands after running into some land issues with 20 and 21 in our decks, and we want to make 5 mana, so not exactly what we were hoping here. We can Bowmasters for basically no value. This is counter that ability, so yeah, we'll target this and then we won't be able to pay for it. But it's better than targeting ourselves. I guess we don't get the token this way though. That's too bad. Alright, well, what do we got going on now? We can Bitter Reunion. We can Underground Mortuary. Man, we are just flooding out. So Underground Mortuary, Descry, or Surveil. Definitely put that into the graveyard. We are not drawing well. Discard a card. Discard this Overgrown Tomb. Drawn into a Lightning Bolt and a Tarmogoyf. That's not bad. We will hold back on attacks. We already played the Mortuary. Can we stay alive long enough to stake a Lukka? So next turn we can go land, Tarmogoyf, Lightning Bolt something. And then the following turn, hopefully get an Emrakul down. Will they have an answer? I mean, they play things like, if this is a humans deck, they probably play things like Reflector Mage. But they can do that at instant speed now with this Aether Vial. Going to 10. I mean, we could throw the Bowmasters in front of this Thalia, force their hand. They have the Aether Vial draw, it would appear. Wow, we did draw two cards off of Bitter Reunion that weren't lands, but man, we are just into the all lands all the time is what it looks like. So we have a 3/4. See what they flash in. Yeah, Reflector Mage is going to be a problem for us. Because they can just bounce our Emrakul. So we will go get Bolt their Mariner, hopefully, if they don't have another flash creature. So humans, I haven't seen humans in a while, and it is a Reflector Mage. That is what we were worried about having, and they just give our Bowmasters back to our hand. Interesting. So we can't cast the next turn. So the Reflector Mage is really, since it's an ETB, that means they can bounce our Emrakul with it. And they also are, the Aether Vial gives them instant speed interaction with our Lukka in a way that makes us unhappy. Seasoned Pyromancer. And our life total is getting to the point where we may not even be able to survive. It's a 5/6, that's something. We may not even be able to survive after resolving a Lukka, or getting a Lukka and an Emrakul down. So this is our moment, if it's not another Reflector Mage at least. Or another Pyromancer. Yeah, this is where we really could use that haste from the Emrakul. Because we're looking at 3, that's still a lot of damage. 6, 8, 4, 8. Yeah, I don't think they'll be attacking, to be honest. Alright, so we may want to try to survive a turn by Bowmasters to kill something double Goyf and just hope they can't bounce things. Because, yeah, I mean, we're at the unfortunate... They flooded the board so nicely that we are actually in a position where a resolved Emrakul won't even keep us alive because they have enough permanents. See how much damage they can get through this turn. Well, they got 4, so they can sacrifice... Search your library for a creature card that shares a creature type with the sacrifice creature and has mana value equal to 1 plus that creature's mana value. So this looks like it might be a way to combo with... to go get like that 4-drop that does damage equal to the number of humans you control. Alright, so they're just going to try to go for the win. And we're going to try to ping one of their tokens. Footfall Crater. Well, we'll see what they're going to blink in with Aether Vial. Because we're going for it. Hopefully it's not a Restoration Angel. So if we block, we can go... If they block, they go block, block, block. We do 15 and put them to 5, and then they can still attack us with all of this stuff. So they're going to just chump block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then if they chump block 1, 2, 3, then they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 permanents. They can sacrifice everything but these 4 creatures and kill us on the swing back. So I'm just 5, man. So there, yeah, these elemental tokens are really gonna keep our opponent alive. So they just triple block here, take 15, annihilate 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kill us on the swing back. And if we don't do it like that, they can probably just... Alright, well, we're just gonna attack with Emrakul. We should have attacked with everyone. I forgot the Annihilate trigger happens before. Well, this is why we practice. Except this is a league. So we should have attacked with everybody, and then they would have annihilated and then been forced to block. I think we actually, even if they could have still let all of this go, the same thing would have happened. Sacrifice everything here, and then block. They may have kept us alive from dying to whatever they get with Pyre of Heroes. Alright, well, that's what we got. Can what they have kill us? I don't think we die to that one creature now. If that was the route they were going to take. And they scoop it up. Alright, so that was good enough. Our opponent got the Pyre of Heroes down, and they scoop up the match. Okay, well, that's a friendly league. I'll take the win. This has been another edition of Keeping Modern Janky with Johnny Cycles. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my website, cyclesgaming.com, for original Magic the Gathering content. You can read about my Commander decks or my Janky Modern brews. My latest article is about the Zombie Precon and its effect on Commander. I give you a couple different deck lists. If you're interested in a science fiction / fantasy novel, be sure to check out my book, The Podcon. I'm publishing it serially, a couple chapters every month. Again, thanks for watching. Check me out on YouTube, Johnny Cycles. Click that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one.